Hello guys, Bingo here. Today I'm going to try to break down my thought process as a duelist, or at least when there is actually one. Hopefully this helps some of you understand the duelist role a bit better. I've got two games for you today, one with Waylay on Pearl and one with Jett on Corrode. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are aiming for 1k subs by the end of the year. And if we don't hit it, my uncle will brutally assault. My uncle won't buy me the new Fortnite Battle Pass. So please, help a victim, help a brother out. %80% of the games you're gonna play, 80%. You on the pistol round, what I like to do as well is buy my dash, buy a shield, and just ask for a smoke on B Haven and dash in the smoke, and try to take a timing. Maybe right click someone to the head, drop down from the smoke. It really depends on the situation.
Enemy spotted B.
Smoke.
One B mid.
In this particular round, unfortunately, I suffer from retardation, which means that somehow I failed to see Sova in the smoke. I dropped down and I got one-tapped by the fucking Jett. On the second round, I bought a Spectre because the Stinger got absolutely nerfed to the ground, and the plan was to just hit B again and follow my Sky Dog on site.
One castle.
She got the stun. Fortunately, I just dashed backside and got the kill. Then I proceeded to throw a slow at myself and Astra, which was pretty questionable to be honest. And we also got flanked and I died from flank. Not the greatest of starts, but we really pick up the pace in the next few rounds. Round 3 was a bonus round for us and we got absolutely destroyed. But at least I got mine, yeah? That counts for something in my books. On the fourth round, my Astra called an A fake, and that's what me and Sky proceeded to do. I insta-TP'd and dashed on main to try to sell a fake. Something I want to highlight there is when I saw the Jett on main, I did not take the fight with her, I just TP'd back out, because if I die there, the fake is just completely done. Fortunately, me and Sky just went back into the fight, the Jett picked us, we killed her, and then they needed to rotate to A because we got a kill. And then of course our teammates just walked into a free B side. Also I forgot to mention that the enemy team has a Sova that doesn't know what a woman's touch feels like. Fucking Odin bro, 80. Look at this fucking guy. Let's go A, can ult on A. Next round I called an A push with my ult. My plan was to dash on dugout with a judge. Fortunately, the Sova was hiding on dugout, which meant it gave me a chance to take revenge and clap his booty cheeks. Also, I want to mention here that when you have dugout as an attacker, sitting there crouched is a very good position because it never gets cleared and you just can pick on timing and contact. On the very next round, the plan was for Killjoy to just ult B. But since we got 2 early kills, there was no need to waste the ult.
Ah, sorry.
Odin again! Next round we took the side very easily with Sky and Killjoy ult. And then I literally dogwalled their Sova and Sage. And we closed out the round with a flawless. The very next round, we called a B split. My Sky dogged B link. My Astra killed the Jett that was picking me. And this is where my clove messed up. Because for some reason, instead of going B main and getting that space, she was following us on B link. Which meant I had zero idea where anyone was on B side. Led to me kinda panicking. And I actually did this as well. No! It seems like I have developed a fetish of throwing my slows on myself and slowing myself. Fast forward the round, I was left in a 1v2 on B side.
What do you mean you can't see him? What?
Last Last there 80.
Low HP.
Maybe he's there now.
Good job, guys.
On the 9th round, I became a human drone on B. I saw 3 guys, I TP'd back, I installed them. I got 2 kills and then took the site. We can split A. Next round, we called an A split. Throw a flash here, throw a flash here. I asked my Sky to flash the window in art. And then I completely broke the knees of ISO, leaving him absolutely flabbergasted. Like, look at the moves, bro. This is some Messi vs Boateng shit right here.
Stun. Twice.
Well said. I finished the round off with a 4K, which is also pretty nice. Fast forward to defense side, what I like to do as well right here is always take aggressive picks with my TP because you have a get out of jail free card, and that's what I did on the pistol round. I bought a sheriff and wanted to pick B main.
Back in a flash.
The issue right here is, as you know, I suffer from retardation and I placed my fucking TP outside of cover. I got the kill, I TP'd back, and unfortunately I had my pants pulled absolutely down to the fucking ankle. They picked B main, they absolutely smoked me, they took pictures of my Waylay, and then they went onto TikTok to report me for sexual assaulting. Like, bro, you picked me, what is my problem, bro? I didn't mean for you to see my Waylay. On round 15, I popped my TP and took an aggressive fight on B-Link. Neither me or Jett got a kill, I just TP'd back, I didn't risk the fight anymore. And before I even knew it, the enemy team just completely took over B side. Why? Because my Astra, instead of hiding and waiting for support, decided to peek into the whole fucking Avengers crew, bro. And then blamed it on us, like, what can you say, bro? What can you say? And then I was left on a 1v3.
Enemy remaining. Be right back.
What? Boy, I headshotted her. Next round is a 3v4 retake on A.
Spike planted.
Wait. The reason I ulted right here, even though it was a 3v2, it was just to secure the round. On the last round of the game, I once again picked A main aggressively with my TP and with an outlaw. Unfortunately, no one was there. They hit the B side and we played a pretty good retake.
Spike planted. Get out of my way. You will not kill my ally. One enemy remaining. Gonna fall.
Backside maybe, no? Could be anywhere.
My ultimate is not ready.
And that pretty much concludes the first game. 26-10, not bad, not bad. When playing Jett as an attacker, especially when the site we are gonna hit is compact and small and has a lot of cover to play around, what I always look to do is buy my shield, buy an updraft, buy a smoke, and just dash on the smoke, maybe updraft, maybe get on top of something, and try to play around cover and right-click people.
One backside.
The reason I did is because my Reina was too late to come up and entry with me, so I had no cover from elbow. Thankfully, my team managed to close out the round. On the next round, I decided to buy an outlaw to contest mid, because in general, in Corrode, as an attacker, you never want to give up mid, because if you give up mid, they just have very fast and good rotations. Yeah, this race just absolutely shitted on me though. Yes. On the third round, again I decided to fight for mid with my outlaw. The enemy clove smoked us off, but since I am Jett, I can just pop my dash, take a very aggressive peek, and that's what I did.
Race and Fate on me.
Let me go up first. so I've got only a shell.
Unfortunately, by the time I reached B side, which was approximately 5 seconds, my whole team except Breach died, which left us in a very weird and hard spot. I was also 1 HP, so this made it a lot worse. On the 4th round, when entering here, I made a huge gamble, which paid off, but not in the way I expected it to, not in the way I wanted it to. You see, when I saw Raze throw a nade, I immediately gambled that there was no one else on site, and since Raze was elbow, I just immediately dashed left side and tried to pinch here with my team. My theory was wrong because Reyna was also on site, but fortunately I managed to kill here, and that gave me the opportunity to then pinch the Raze as I wanted to do in the beginning. When hitting B on Corrode, as the pistol round is very similar, what I like to do is updraft on side and dash on side to try to catch anyone off guard, combining this with my breach, stun and flash.
I can flash backside. Watch your way. No, I don't.
I didn't manage to see anyone on side, but what I immediately did is I tried to take a very fast and aggressive timing on the smoke, on my Astra smoke. That's what I did, and as you can see, it worked because the Reyna was not even close to being ready to fight me.
Nice.
Nice.
On the next round, again we do the same B hit.
I tried
Elbow,
to get
elbow.
some.
Blocking sight.
Flash. This time, I do get a kill on site, but what I want to highlight in this particular round, right here, when my breach died from the Raze, I immediately backed off, because if she killed me as well, that leaves my Reyna in a 1v1, the Raze probably gets a gun, and it makes this situation very hard when it doesn't need to be at all. In the very next round, we decided to do the same B hit, this time with my breach's ult as well.
I'm gonna fall mid.
As all of you can see the device right here, I didn't. And then I proceeded to blame it on my teammates that they didn't break the AI and I got spammed through a smoke. The AI, bro! The same old story again. I told my team to just come and contest mid. That's what we did. The enemy team also contested mid, but we absolutely destroyed them.
Smoke.
In the corner.
Fade dead on me. 2 guys mid, 1 is A. All there.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. The same stuff goes for defense too. You need to contest mid, because when you have mid, you have much better and faster rotations. 1 mid in the arena. I think here, on pink. One close right.
1 is in A.
Nice B.
1 more mid, 1 A main. Nice B. Default.
Me and Reyna got 2 kills on mid, but unfortunately my breach decided to push B main for whatever reason, so that pretty much lost us the round. A lot.
Yeah, let's be.
One of the best things you can do as a defender, especially when you're playing duelist, is as soon as you hear any gunshots, anything, you just immediately fast rotate to that side. And that's not something that only I do. A lot of players do this. A lot of high-ranked players do this. A lot of pro players do this. I mean, in the ranked matches. And yeah, that's something I think if you haven't implemented yet in your playstyle, that's something you should absolutely take from this video. Is just when you hear something, just fast rotate there, fast rotate. Same thing here. I play mid. As soon as I hear something in B, I immediately rotate there.
I've got an ultimate for retake.
Going back.
Got him. One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Wait for
Nice
Reyna
dog.
flank. Wait for Reyna flank, guys.
The race for 100. Nice. No way! What the?
And yeah, that pretty much concludes our second game as well. That's it for today, I guess. I'll see you all very soon. Peace.